Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Danielle Hunter with the stop. Teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Sokos.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked.
Right, let's go.
I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Danielle Hunter in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
The Texans 22-yard line. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Flush to his right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Sink right.
Lawrence. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 1st touchdown this year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Texans.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's two deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
Room to run past the 30. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now a third and 2.
Rip, 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Stroud to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, break. Hey, Phil.
Once again, it's Etienne. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So it is fourth down. And that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to.
Here we go.
On first and 10. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Ready. Red on red.
To throw is Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 43 yards. 1st and 10.
Rip. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Silco.
He'll step up and run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Hey, go. John, this is John. Here we go, John.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings us 3rd and 4.
Hold it ready. Left. Hey, let's go. Done. This is on. 11. Still.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Basil Tootin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Hey, here we go.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. He'll get this ahead for about 3. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Third down coming up.
Red on red. Hey, James.
Lawrence exiting the pocket right. That is caught, and he's in. Josh Wiley, touchdown Jacksonville. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On the quick, right?
On second down, Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Josh Hines Allen, he gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 48. They'll come up here first and 10.
First down, Texans.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. He's up to the 20. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Hey, let's go. Easy. This side's hot.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, go. Sing. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst-case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It is 2nd and 6.
On red.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Lisa 24. 11. Hey, danger. Zach.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
48 yards. First down, Houston.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Chutin, and that'll be a pickup of 3. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Third down. This is hot.
Right back to Chutin. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
We'll take this down to Chutin out of the backfield. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy. All that jerky got a chip. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the folks in here, I thought I
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Buggy.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. First down, they'll start with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Mixon. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Hey, uno more. Ow, that's right. Look the hot. Good.
Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Hey, Lyle.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
There's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, go. Easy. Son.
Lawrence now. This one down the field, but incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on downs.
30 left. 13 loop. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
On first down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Kalen Bullock, the former USC Trojan. He comes in from the secondary to bring the quarterback down.
We see this a lot. Safeties are brought down as an extra man in the box. They, in essence, replace one of the linebackers and play kind of a hybrid safety linebacker type position. In this case, he knew he wasn't used in coverage. He had a little freedom in his responsibilities to improvise. He saw an opening, took it, and it paid off.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Lawrence is going to give it to Jinton. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Hey, Lion, Silver.
Handoff, it's Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
11. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Red.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
brought down back at
What
the
you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will score. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Reload. Hey, go.
Bigsby now going to start it off here in the 4th quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Hey, Rob.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. The outside complete to Thomas. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
All right, let's go. Soko, hot. Hey, I'm gun. There we go, sir.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, 2.
Now here's Lawrence. That one run to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
On red. Hey, Dinter. Done. Easy. Read a 24.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Red on red.
On third down, here's Etienne. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run it once more with Etienne, and he'll get about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He's in! Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars! That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Texans 22.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
18 yards on the connection. First down for Houston.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Well, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18. 18
on the play. 1st down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go.
1st down.
Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Let's go. Hey, tomato. Cut. Silver.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Here we go, son.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Get your money up. I put money down. I'm all about it. I'm my people down. I'm what I love. Ooh, baby, you dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our asses. We're hitting the weight of
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On first and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium era. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division.